Welcome to the Black Announce Table. From the 718, right off the Deegan, the man with the silkiest do-rag, Manny. From Virginia by way of Europe, he gives his all every week. Codie Gray. Live and direct from Strong Island, the certified good youth, Sky High East. You're listening to the Black Announce Table.
I like your guys' style.
Woo! Ooh! I'd be like, fuck me up.
I know the vibe, man. The boys are back, man.
Holla!
Come on now.
We're here.
We are indeed here. Y'all know the vibes. It's 2/3 currently. My boy Codie.
2/5.
Oh yeah, 2/5. But my brother in class, I get so confused with the numbers. It doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? It'd be three of us, and then you feel one day Mouse might pop up, you know, when he's not doing comedy or hosting or one of his other various 8 podcasts, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, Chris Ann will show up when Chris Ann decides to show up.
Yeah.
We should
have to like get some what are those drinks you be drinking? The matcha?
I don't know what the fuck Chris Ann be drinking.
KP, entice her with some matcha to pull up on the pod.
Yo, KP, can we get a ticker of how many consecutive days Chris Ann's been gone from this show? I think we're almost at 365. It might be more than that.
She was on last year's WrestleMania post show.
She was?
Yeah. So 39's post show, she did.
Oh no, wasn't she here for that backlash for the Puerto Rico joint?
Oh, maybe it was Backlash.
Yeah.
That was the last time, for real?
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
We're gonna have 17 matcha teas ready for her arrival. That's how we get her back on the pod. Or I think she said the last time, she was like, if you cash app her for a day's worth of work, she'll pull up.
Man, hell no. Y'all don't cash app me shit and I'm here every week, man. Fuck that, bro. Me, yo, KP, flash my cash app across the screen. Please. $ Sky High Eve, man. Go ahead. Flash that bitch like an Amber Alert, man. Let them know. Flash that bitch, man.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's the vibe, man.
Listen, man, I feel like absolutely, like, ever since I came back from DR, life has just been mundane.
Damn.
Just been here, just work. I go to work, I get screamed at by the people that in my job, because that's part of the job, and I don't really want to say what I do, but just know I get screamed at every day. People tell me to go fuck myself.
But
get harassed.
You can't take that personal, though.
No, I don't. But it's just, you know, it's something about going to your job and going, yes, here we go. Time to get yelled at.
You got to mentally prepare yourself.
Exactly. Listen, it takes a toll, but guess what? I'm here to pod. I watch wrestling. I get dubbed by beautiful women.
Say.
What else?
You going to
drink.
Yeah. I'm alcoholic.
This is the life of a person from the Bronx.
Yeah. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. That life sounds pretty. Hey, sounds all right. Sounds decent. You know what I'm saying? It's better.
What about you? Are you finished building that one pool that you were talking about?
Yeah, the pool is. Well, my part is done. Now the pavers need to pull up and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? Drop them stones, drop them bricks. But my job's done. You know what I'm saying? I moved on to bigger and better. Kind of, sort of, not really.
Now I have an above ground pool in my backyard.
Right.
Do you think that you could dig a hole and then place the above ground pool underground and make it like a in ground pool?
No, that is possible. However, you can build a deck around the above ground pool to make it feel like it's an in ground pool. You know what I'm saying?
The problem is it's in the middle of the backyard. So building a deck in the middle of the backyard would be the most awkward the most awkward thing ever.
I mean, it may be the position. It might be a little awkward, but if you build it right, you know what I'm saying. You set it up with a nice stair. You feel me? Stairs going this way. You got a landing here. Stairs going that way. Boom. You got enough space on the deck. It'll work out. You know what I'm saying?
I want a deck with a spiral staircase.
God bless. You want an aesthetically pleasing deck?
Yeah. I need my shit to look like, I need the wealthiest ground pool.
Speaking of above ground pools and in ground pools and shit, most of my time, and I don't know if this is just me being washed or what, but my YouTube algorithm is landscaping, is backyard like design, like how like not decking and shit like that, but like I be seeing people like renovate their backyards and put like pavers and all types of shit. I find that shit fire. And
that's kind of like that's kind of like what my feed used to be. I used to watch all those videos with the Indians.
Shit.
Yeah, they would just go into a random forest and just make a pool and then dip.
Where niggas made a 3-bedroom apartment. I don't even know what this is. Chippewa. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, how'd y'all do this with just your hand?
Where they take a piece of bamboo and they dig a fucking 16-foot hole.
Yeah, nah, them niggas got zero tools. Niggas just got one shovel and an axe.
And a camera. And some Wi-Fi. That's it.
Son. But anyways, shouts. Matter of fact, let me look up that. I was like, who are these niggas? I don't even want to look up to find them. Indian builders. Oh shit! I think I found it too. Oh nah, I did. Hold on. What's these niggas? Primitive survival tool. Unbelievable 60-day build. Oh, it took them 60 days?
Look at that.
See, this is the thing. Yeah, I didn't know it took these niggas 60 days to build this shit.
It's because they be putting everything in super fast motion.
Words. In my head, I'm like, yo, y'all built this shit in 4 days, max. 60. All right, so this makes more sense. It took y'all 60 days to build this. They built a below ground, like literally the pool is underground. It's like a little grotto.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
and then, bro, they be building all this. Bro, imagine like there's like explorers or something. Do we still have explorers in the world? Like, do people just go exploring shit?
Yeah.
Imagine like going into a forest and then you just see like some underground pool and you're sitting there like, oh my god, the cavemen must have made this 1 million years ago. And now it's just a couple Indians with a YouTube channel going crazy.
Yeah, it's the new cavemen. It's a caveman built this 1 million years ago. I do think, and see, this is some wiretap talk right here. I seen a TikTok of some guy who was like, yo, this is what they don't tell you in school. And I was like, oh, here we go. And he was saying like how ancient Egyptians had Wi-Fi. And I was like, you see, I was like, this is why we need to take phones away from certain people. He was like, ancient Egyptians had Wi-Fi. And then he said, the niggas in the Colosseum. He said the Colosseum was actually a retractable roof. I was like, yeah, you see?
All right, bro.
Now, if I was going off that Don Julio, I would have believed it.
You would have turned into Kyrie Irving?
Halo? How you say that? How you say that shit?
I just say Halo.
More like hell nah. You know, champ. Yo, Larry. Hey, man. Hold on. What? I don't even know what to play for Larry, man.
Bro, I'm glad that we brought up Kyrie Irving because I would have 100% forgot about that.
Yo, I'll say this is top 5 most. I don't even know the word. Most undesirable finals ever, bro. Like
least satisfying.
Yeah, this shit was a snooze fest. I ain't gonna cap you down.
The celebrations were corny. It was just Jason Tatum, fucking remaking every celebration video he's ever seen before. And
I ain't gonna lie, that made me look at Jason Tatum different. Cause I'm like, bro, you corny as hell, man. Great
up LMA though.
Winning, bro. I ain't gonna lie, between that and the story I told y'all in the pre-show, that kind of took the air out of my day. You feel me? like the air was already taken out, and then seeing the LMA baby bump.
There's nothing worse than a baddie that you've never made an advance on getting cuffed up that leaves a hole in your heart.
Cuffed is one thing. Pregnant, that's like 2 gunshot blasts, bro. Like to the
Listen, there's only one person that I know that has been on LMA longer than I have. Pause. And it is Meals. So everybody, just send a message to Meals. Tell him that we're thinking about him.
Yeah,
He's going through a tough time right now. Not only are they not, I don't even know if they're married or not, but having a kid out of wedlock, pretty wild. And to find out that your queen is pregnant while your parlays are losing, that's true pain right there. So reach out to Meals, hit him up, let him know he's gonna be all right. We all are.
Thoughts and prayers, man, for my boy.
T's and P's.
Yeah, man. Yo, speaking of thoughts and prayers, shouts to Larry also. I know I seen the video where Larry was like, yo, what is there to be sad for? We made it to the finals. Y'all ain't believe we was gonna make it to the finals. Let me tell you what there is to be sad for. Luka Doncic has been, first off, he's been exposed for being Croatian James Harden. You feel me? My boy plays zero defense. He's a cone on the court. People's going right through him and right around him. You know what I'm saying? Easy bucket. Kyrie, not playing like Kyrie. He's had a couple games, and I said this before. I said, look, you better pray Kyrie shows up. Now, Ant poked the bear, woke Kyrie up. Kyrie was dropping at least 20. You know what I'm saying? He had a couple 30 balls. Against Boston, I don't know. I guess the juju in the arena must have been too strong.
He ain't bringing enough. What's that shit called?
Sage.
Yeah, he ain't bring enough sage.
There wasn't enough sage. His moccasins probably wasn't tight enough. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All I know is that them boys looked like they didn't belong out there.
And there wasn't a single game where they looked like they belonged. Not a single one.
We actually have a video from Larry I do want to check out. Do we have it loaded up?
If this video is being posted, it means that the Dallas Mavericks have been eliminated from the NBA playoffs. I want to give Donnie Lucci the biggest round of applause because you deserve it, brother. You really deserve it. Tim Hardaway Jr., thank you for nothing. That's my point guard. That's my team. All right, nigga, I ain't finna be that motherfucking sad, dog. We made the finals, nigga. The fuck I'm gonna be mad about? Y'all niggas didn't have us going nowhere near this far, bro. I'm not finna back down now. I'm still the same Larry. 24/7, 366, nigga. It don't fucking matter, bro. Your team sucks. They didn't make it. Boston won. Boo-hoo, nigga. Whatever. I'm about to be a soccer fan. Y'all give me some suggestions of what team to follow. Fuck this shit.
Listen, your team got spanked, and now that I know that Joe Mazzulla is an insane person, they 100% lost that game in Dallas on purpose so that they can celebrate at home.
Yeah.
Because if you really think about it, the Celtics had control of every single game past the first quarter. There was a couple of games where the Mavericks won the first quarter, but past that, it was over. It was really once you see everybody on the Mavericks just chucking up fuck you threes trying to make shit, it was over. I was like, yeah, the whole series is over. It's done. Larry, there's nothing about your team that you should be proud of. Your team fucking sucks. I'm sorry to say that. They got lucky against the Timberwolves. They got lucky against the Nuggets, and they're probably not gonna make it this far ever again. So at least you have that, you know.
Man, Derrick Jones Jr. for 3.
He had that shit sounding like Afghanistan, bro. The way that shit was clunking off the net, the rim.
What was worse, this year's finals or last year's finals?
Last year was the Nuggets winning, right?
Last year was Nuggets Heat.
No, because at least people were excited about the Heat last year. It was very interesting. It was like, you know, and I was in DR when the finals ended.
Oh yeah, because the Heat, they were the 8th seed and they made it all the way to the finals.
Exactly. So that was exciting. You know, even though we watched the Nuggets dominate, but this finals was trash because legitimately every team that the Celtics played, all of the stars were hurt. The East, you had Giannis get hurt, Dame get hurt, Donovan Mitchell get hurt, Jared Allen get hurt, Tyrese Halliburton get hurt, Jalen Brunson get hurt, Josh Hart get hurt, Jimmy Butler get hurt. So everybody was hurt that the Celtics would have faced or potentially faced in the Knicks. So, you know, what challenges did the I don't even think the Celtics played a team higher than the 4 seed in the entire playoffs. They played the Heat, the Cavs, the Pacers, and the Mavericks.
You're right.
They had no adversity whatsoever, and every team they played was either hurt or garbage, like the Mavericks. The Mavericks, their team was not a team built to play against the Celtics, and it showed, obviously. And yeah, fuck Boston. And fuck the Mavericks.
Yeah. Fuck Dallas. Fuck Boston.
Yeah, fan.
But shouts to Pingus Dingus though, world champion.
Pingus.
Yeah. Shouts to Al Horford too.
You feel me? Shout out. Damn, my DR had somewhere else, but you know, Dominican world champ. I have now moved down in the tier list of honorable Dominicans.
Damn. You got replaced. You got subbed by Al Horford?
Yeah. He's officially ahead of me on that list.
Who is the greatest Dominican of all time? Is Dave
Pedro? I was gonna say David Ortiz or Pedro Martinez.
Ooh, Pedro is a good one. Pedro's probably my favorite Dominican.
And then you got like a Manny Ramirez got to be on that list.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Honorable Dominicans. Yeah, basically any Dominican that was on that Red Sox team that won a chip. They were just absolutely electric. Bartolo Colon got to be on that list.
Salute.
He was the only active MLB player who accepted his secret family. Nigga had 2 different families, one in America and one in DR, and was like, listen, Papa, how I live my life is none of your business.
I don't speak English.
And then he accepted being ugly. Like, bro, they would dead ass call this man ugly every time he pitched.
Damn. You know what? If you know you ugly, makes life easier, I guess. ugly.
But they were haters. They gave him the nickname Big Sexy.
That name is fire.
Yeah, but to ironically get it is crazy.
Come on, man. You can't have everything.
That's true. He had a hell of an arm.
Yo, real quick, while we on the topic of baseball, before we move on, real quick, want to say big RIP to the legend Willie Mayes, man. 12-time Golden Glove winner, a true pioneer, a trailblazer, a legend.
I mean, what Willie Mays did for baseball, he was one of the first like polarizing figures in baseball.
Mhm.
Like when games actually used to be broadcasted instead of, because like when Babe Ruth and all those players in the 40s were playing, you were basically watching highlights on TV after the fact. What Willie Mays was doing was he was making plays in the outfield. He had speed. He hit for power. I think he's got to be like top 10 in home runs
All time.
all time. Hold on, let me look.
Let's
He's also Barry Bonds' godfather.
He is. I didn't know that.
Yeah, little fun fact. I'll
Top
tell you right now.
baseball.
He has 660 home runs, 3,293 hits, and a 301 batting average.
Legend.
He was his WAR was 156. So that means that him alone was able to win a team 156 games. Just him alone.
I ain't even gonna do that. But I was gonna be like, can you imagine betting on Willie Mays?
Oh my God.
Yo, that's bread.
We would have been cooking on FanDuel. But I'm pretty sure he played in the Negro Leagues to start his career.
Mm.
And he was one of the best players of that era. And MLB, they're actually doing it's going to have happened already by the time this episode comes out. But they're doing it's Derek Jeter versus Barry Bonds in a celebrity, I think it might be a celebrity softball game. And they're doing it in one of the original Negro League stadiums that has been preserved.
In St. Louis?
Yeah. So
I forgot the name of the stadium. I know it's in St. Louis. I forgot the name of the stadium.
Yeah, the MLB has done a terrible job advertising this event, but they are trying to, because they integrated the Negro League stats into
baseball,
overall stats, which changed so many things, and people were complaining and all that shit, but honestly, like the Negro Leagues was probably better than the MLB at a certain point. Like all their pitchers were pitching faster, had different pitches and all these things. All their hitters were hitting better. Exactly. Like, bro, these white boys were doing nothing, bro. I've seen some tape. I know that I would have been a 400 hitter with like 80 home runs a year in the MLB in the 40s.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, they would have killed Ellie De La Cruz if he was playing.
Oh my God.
They would have Ellie De La Cruz if he was playing in 1945.
Yo, because I'll be watching some of the Jackie Robinson highlights. He ain't even have speed like that. Imagine what they would have done if Ellie De La Cruz was stealing every single base that existed. My God, Yogi Berra would have had a heart attack, bro. He would have had a field day trying to throw Ellie out.
Yeah, bombs.
My God, yo, everybody, if you're not a baseball fan and you want to be a baseball fan, just look up Ellie De La Cruz highlights. Snoop Dogg was commentating over the weekend in Milwaukee, and they were playing the Reds, and he got to see Ellie De La Cruz up close and personal, and even Snoop Dogg became a fan because he couldn't believe that a person like this existed.
The dude's fast. He got an arm, and he can hit.
Yeah, and he's tall. He's oversized for his position. He's like 6'5".
6'6" around there.
Mm-hmm.
Shit crazy, man.
Shout out Big Ellie.
Salute.
Shout out Willie Mays too. Absolute pioneer. One of the greatest baseball players of all time.
Salute to Willie Mays, man. Do I have a drop for Willie Mays? Yeah.
Holla! Turn it up!
Before we get into the getting into, Seamus Justin, he was drinking hot chocolate. Oh my God. This tweet is pretty spot on. Shouts to Peeps. Because this is exactly how niggas dressed in like 2005.
That's how Tyrese Halliburton dresses now.
Yeah. This is how Common dressed. I'm pretty sure Common might still dress like this. But I don't know. Sheamus been in a wild bag.
Can we be honest about Common or not?
Depending what you about to say, man.
His music's ass.
You see? Not even about to do that. No. You didn't hear him rap freestyle that All-Star game where he brought all them niggas out? You never heard Go? On the count of 3, come on, bro. You never seen that video? We held the ring up for the shorty that was deaf.
It's all garbage.
All right, man. Now we're not even about to do this, bro.
His best shit is all produced by Kanye, and even then, those are mid. I haven't said anything, by the way.
I gotta Manny's music opinions. I take with a grain of salt, man. Like, it's okay.
It's
all right.
I wish Kanye would have gave those beats to Mos Def instead.
Yo, speaking of Mos Def, before we move on, his daughter got the song of the summer right now.
Not my problem. That's just not my problem.
Well,
I love that song.
Me too. That's that shit.
It's so carefree. Niggas talking shit. Niggas talking shit. Not my problem. Come on.
Yeah, that's real music right there. What else we got, KP? Hello. Shouts to Seatgeek. Hey, guys. SummerSlam is in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? That means the Smackdown before SummerSlam is in Cleveland at Rockage Mortgage.
Jockage Mortgage.
Rocking. I'm jocking. Nah, real shit. The Smackdown before SummerSlam at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland is presented by SeatGeek, and it's the only way. You feel me? Purchase your tickets. Use the code BATPOD. KP is gonna flash that code on the screen right now for you. Or you could just scan that little. If you're watching on YouTube and you see the little QR code at the bottom, scan that. It'll take you right to where you need to be. And you need to do what you need to do to be at SummerSlam in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Don't say I ain't do nothing for you.
Yeah, I think KP is using promo code BATPOD to fly me, Eph, and Codie out to SummerSlam in Cleveland. So begrudgingly, we don't want to go to Cleveland, but we're doing it for the fans. Right, KP?
Duty calls, man.
See, KP said yes. Ringside? You guys can't see it because KP writes on the side, but he promised us ringside seats just now.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking, since y'all don't know what KP be saying, we should probably just add like KP's just thoughts at the bottom of the screen, like an AIM message or some shit.
Let's just wait until the month of June is over so we can actually get his thoughts across. I'm just kidding, guys. It was a joke.
Anyways. Yeah. Make sure y'all do what y'all got to do with that code, man. It's time to get into the show for real. We got some news and rumors. We got some Clash at the Castle to recap. So yeah, man. Let's get to work. All right, y'all, check it out. We got 5 Patreon tiers, okay? We have the $1 tier, which is just $1. It's a donation. We have the $5 tier, which is audio and Discord access. We have the $10 tier, which gets you audio, video, Discord access, and a discount on merch. And the $20 tiers for the ballers. You get all of that, plus you get to be on one of the shows that's on the Patreon, all right? Subscribe to the Patreon today. Become a patron. I'm Eve, and I approve this message. Yeah.
The Black Announce Table.
Yeah. Let's review Clash of the Castle, man. First things first. But before we get into the matches, I just want to get y'all thoughts on it. How'd you feel? Did you see it?
I did. I was locked in. It was like 2 p.m. when it started, so I just felt like having a weekend at home because I've been out too much. So I just needed a weekend to recharge, relax. And I was like, you know what? Let's throw on the Clash. So I was dialed in. Do we know who won the predictions champ this week?
Probably Codie.
Damn.
Really and truly, I feel like since Codie isn't here, that should count as a forfeit, and I should. But I'll be fair.
Listen, I'm just glad that I called one thing from I feel like weeks ago.
Manny, I feel like if you didn't choose Sammy, you would have won. I think that's what would have happened.
Yeah. No, I picked I changed my mind at the last second and picked Gable. I don't know why I did that. I fucked up, but I'm just glad that I correctly predicted that CM Punk would cost Drew McIntyre his title. I saw this coming from a mile away months ago when I was sitting here, and I was like, why would Drew go in a match against Gunther, a guaranteed match against Gunther at SummerSlam? It makes no sense when he's in a blood feud with CM Punk. And, Triple H had the same idea. So, Gunther, Damian, Drew, CM Punk, SummerSlam, book it.
Gunther, Damian, man, that's gonna be Damian Priest. Just have fun with that championship now. Take it to is it Brownstone up in the Heights? You know what I'm saying? Go have a blast. Go take it to Republica. Olga, you know what I'm saying? Go have a blast with that championship while you still got it, man.
Yeah.
For real. But yeah, now you did call that right. I feel like, we did see that coming. I don't even want to give you all the credit. You know what I'm saying? I seen it coming too. And we all seen it, what was going to happen. But
Mark Wahlberg.
I like the way they executed that. You know what I'm saying? Have him just punk. First off, the camera angles, camera people, shouts to y'all. You feel me? Because that camera angle, a Punk sliding in the ring and doing the 2 count, and then Drew looking up and seeing who it was, and it's just Punk hitting the nigga with the deuces. Come on now. That's real shit right there.
But I was curious about that angle too, because I'm sitting there and I'm like, I see somebody running out, but I've never seen that angle used in a pin before. So when I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, it has to be Punk. And it ended up being Punk. I was like, WWE, I still want to know, like, what made them go, hey, we're changing everything about the presentation of how we show things. Because it's been amazing.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to change it up, bro. They've been doing the same shit for 25 plus years. It's like, all right, come on, we gotta. It's new shit going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get in with the new times and shit. So I appreciate them, switching the style up because it makes the product. It feels brand new. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes the product feel fresh. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Simple shit like the camera, having the camera follow a person from gorilla to outside to the ring, like a single shot of that, like it really sometimes it really is the small shit to make the everything feel fresh. So
yeah,
that's the vibe I like. You know what I'm saying?
Can you put the yeah? Thank you.
KP said he thinks they're gonna go crazy on Netflix. I think they're gonna go crazy on Netflix. And that's what I brought that up like a week or two ago about like how that's gonna even look. And like my mind, like I can't even register what what Monday Night Raw on Netflix is gonna look like. You know, like that's some shit we've never even thought about. You know what I'm saying? Some shit we never even thought we would even seen. So the production, the everything, the look is probably gonna be so wild that
and even like how storylines could be delivered, because I'm pretty sure because Netflix is on streaming, they don't have to go through the guidelines of like the FCC and shit like that. So like what they're gonna be able to say and what they're gonna be able to do, they're basically gonna have like free reign on whatever they want to. They basically make the rules on themselves of what's the line and what's crossing it.
Yeah, that door is open, man.
Yeah. So
KP, can you pull back the thank you? So the show started with the Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles I Quit match. The match was almost 30 minutes, 27 minutes and 45 seconds. Thoughts on the opening match?
It was. I mean, listen, I don't mind Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles. You know, I understood the premise of the I Quit match being used for their feud and shit like that, but I think we all knew how it was gonna end. There was no doubt in my mind that Cody was gonna get this win, but
yeah, I think we all knew Cody was gonna walk away a winner. I personally I didn't like the I Quit stipulation. I didn't think it called for a stipulation. Like they could have just ran it back how they did before. I thought I Quit was a little. It may have been to me. I felt like it was a little too extreme for this. You know what I'm saying? But I liked the match. That was probably my favorite match of the night. Shouts to Cody Rhodes. Pause. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say but shouts to Cody Rhodes blading and bleeding. You feel me? Doing what he does for us. Shouts to his mom for stepping in, making the trip to Scotland also, and stepping in, smacking AJ Styles a couple times. Yeah, man, I really enjoyed this match. AJ Styles got most of the offense in. It was a majority of just AJ Styles whooping Cody Rhodes' ass. And then, like the last 6 minutes, Cody Rhodes took over. Nigga ate a bean and turned up.
The chair shot through the table was pretty hilarious.
Oh yeah, beaming a chair directly at AJ Styles' head and having him fall through a table. Love that spot. There was some good spots in this match, man.
That was some 2K shit.
Oh yeah.
Now you can do that in 2K, throwing objects and shit like that.
Yo, and also him wailing on AJ Styles with that chair when he had him in the corner. I was low key. I was like, all right, bro, you doing a little too much. Enough. It was dope. I did enjoy that match. Second match, the Unholy Union, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark in a triple threat tag team match for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Went 12 minutes long. Unholy Union walk away as the new Women's Tag Team Champions. How do you feel? Damn.
What do you think?
In my mind, when I say there, I'm talking about Dark and Lovely. Can you pull that picture back up, KP, real quick? Yeah, these are still my I'm not gonna lie, man. These women right here, because look how perfect they look. Come on, bro. These are still my tag team champions. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about no Isla Dawn and Alba Fry. Nah, I know everything about Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, though.
I'm just glad that they have some adversity to face now. So hopefully this turns into a good little situation that they're in for the summertime.
Who got it?
Jade and Bianca. Now they gotta win their belts back. They gotta reclaim the gold, and we'll see. I still think it's too early for them to even be in a situation where they're facing each other. So hopefully it doesn't end that way.
It's real early for them to be facing each other. This is just the beginning. So they kind of can't just we should get that like a year and a half from now down the road. Yeah. We don't need that right now.
Yeah.
But shouts to Dark and Lovely though. Then we didn't even say nothing about Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. Look, they're the tag champs. Respect, shouts to them. I didn't see this coming, to be honest with you. I don't think any of us seen this one coming.
Actually, Cody chose them.
Oh.
This is what I put in the group chat. This is the second pay-per-view. Cody then chose the new champs, but didn't pick them for his predictions for whatever.
His final pick?
Yeah. He said, yeah, they're going to win, but I'm not choosing them.
My boy need to start listening to him. I said, go ahead, pick him, man. He's like, nah, I ain't go. I mean, he's still champ, but come on, man.
All right, KP, put it in the notes for Cody to follow his heart
Yeah,
moving forward.
into your gut, man.
Even though he won, yeah, it's not even like we're giving him advice to win more.
Word. Third match, Sami Zayn defeats Chad Gable, Otis and Maxine Dupree at ringside. How do you feel? It went 22 minutes. By the way,
I don't feel anything about this match. It's more so about Chad Gable. I feel like they've fumbled a situation to where it feels like just straight up overthinking the Chad Gable character and the Chad Gable character arc.
Wow.
Like all the world wants is for Chad Gable to be heel and everybody else in American Alpha to be heel, and them just fucking people up with good old fashioned wrestling.
Damn right.
And we got none of that. We got people, cheering for Otis to turn face, even though he's a face anyway, but like to not go heel basically. But like, add some pizzazz, make it fun. Have a summer of them being heels, because there's no real good heel factions running around right now. Like the Bloodline is just waiting for Roman to come back basically and just doing shit. Oh, every Bloodline move is just to wait until Roman gets back.
Mm-hmm.
And who else? What's the oh my god, the one with Damian Priest and Dom and all of them. Yeah, Judgment Day. Them being heels is more of an internal situation going on right now. So there's no real heel faction just running around causing a real ruckus. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way, but
there's what's that shit? Final Testament.
Listen, they have zero aura. It's terrible. Listen, I hate to be that guy. They look cool. Everything about them should be working, but when you have zero aura, like there's not even a standout person in that faction besides Scarlet Witch or whatever the fuck her name is. No offense, I'm sorry. Scarlet Moon, some shit like that. I don't know. She's fire though, but that's it. That's the only aura in the group. I love Authors of Pain. They were really cool in NXT. I fuck with them. One of them kind of looks like me. I'm like, I see myself in them pause. But no, they're not it. So all we needed was a heel American Alpha with an Alpha Academy, and we would have been fine for the summer until Roman got back, and then boom, that's when you turn what's his name face all over again, and he brings out the caterpillar or whatever the fuck he called Otis.
But you don't think they're working towards Gable going over to Alpha Academy?
Gable got shot in the head yesterday.
Yeah. Let's not jump the gun, no pun.
He got shot in the head and he's dead now. We can't even get him as a heel. How can you be a heel when you get shot in the head?
That's the other thing, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. The Uncle Howdy of things. But
we're going to get to that, but I say that because it's like, what is interesting about Sami Zayn right now?
I don't think Sami Zayn was ever interesting.
Oh my god!
Like, that's just me though.
Hold on.
When he was doing his thing with the Bloodline, that was cool. Then it just got, I don't know. I said this last year with Sami Zayn fatigue. It was just too much Sami Zayn, and it just got played out. It got boring after a while. Now that this Sami Zayn, the underdog Sami Zayn. All right, cool. You feel me? He's the IC champion. He's putting on great matches. He knows how to tell good stories, which is fantastic. But,
But I feel like there's no story for him to tell right now. And that's when you kind of lose Sami Zayn. The Sami Zayn character is all about being an underdog, basically, like Diet Daniel Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
But Daniel Bryan's not that interesting when there's nothing to be an underdog about, when you're just beating people.
When there's no story to tell. Nah, I get you. Yeah, nah, I feel the same way. That's how I feel about Sami Zayn. You feel me? Like even when Brian, like that made me think of when he turned heel in like what 2018, 2019, whatever that was, and he brought out the hemp belt.
Yeah.
And that was his thing. Like he was just like, yo, I'm the evil, the good guy, the go green evil nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like even that story that he was telling was pretty cool. Like it was pretty solid.
But it elevated once a story like a Kofi Mania got thrown into the mix.
Yeah.
Like he was as a heel, you know, he was like basically ironically a heel. Like he wanted better for the world and people hated him for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the Kofi Kingston thing happened, it elevated what being a heel is, because now you have somebody to work off of. But when Sami Zayn is not the main focus in the Chad Gable story, it shows. Like it shows, and they're just out there to have a good match, and then Sami Zayn music plays, and that's it. There's no good promos that come out of it. It's whatever. And then it's not even like, bro, they had a good storyline going in their last match that they had, where Sami Zayn's wife is like, go fuck him up or whatever, and saying all these things. So I don't know how. Maybe it's just a me thing where I feel like it lost importance, the match, but it's fine, I guess. Even though whatever.
Yeah, and I think they playing a long game with Chad Gable right now. That at least that's what I think. You know what I'm saying, trying to develop him and get his story.
And that's a good question, KP. Does I feel like Triple H plays the long game with too many things.
Yeah, with things that don't need to be the long game need to be played with this.
Sometimes a storyline just needs one pay-per-view, a one pay-per-view cycle. And I feel like every Triple H storyline that's happening has a 3-month cycle minimum.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on long-term storytelling?
Me?
Yeah, like what how do you feel about Triple H's booking style so far?
I rock with his booking style. I don't mind his booking style. I mean, shit, like you said, like not everything. I feel the same way. Not everything needs to be that drawn out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like it's best to keep shit simple, especially now. Like niggas' minds is, come on, bro. Like I'm not about to sit through a 3-month or 4-month fucking Kabuki Warrior and whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit don't need to be this drawn out. You know what I'm saying? This convoluted, but I feel that should kind of remind me. I sent something to the group that I kind of wanted to bring up, and it was about Bret Hart. Hold on, let me see if I could pull it up. It was basically saying Bret Hart was basically saying that Triple H can't book for shit.
Yeah, Bret Hart is one of the biggest haters of all time.
I'm trying to find that shit, son. I think Banks had sent it to me, but this nigga Banks is notorious for deleting his fucking.
He'll delete a Twitter and then make a whole new Twitter 3 days later.
Yeah. So yeah, Bret Hart on Triple H booking and running WWE now. I love Bret Hart. Who said this? Western Mayher. Get off dick, Western Mayher.
All my years of being around Triple H, I never saw him come up with one idea for anything in a match ever. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's actually a genius and can figure out all kinds of things. But if they're going to hand the reins to Triple H, you may see the WWE slip way down, because I don't think Triple H has any ideas about anything. He only knows how to connive. In all my years of being around Triple H.
Now, what do we think about Bret Hart saying this?
Listen, man, Bret Hart is a generational talent when it comes to hating.
No hater, one would say.
Bro, I saw something earlier today where he was talking shit about Goldberg again, and Goldberg was like, "Listen, man, let's just talk it out. Let's hash it out. You know, enough time has passed and shit like that." And someone, I don't remember who it was, but they said they should just duke it out. If you think that Bret Hart stands a chance against Goldberg, God bless your heart. Because Goldberg, at his big old age, is still slamming his head into lockers to get excited.
And Bret Hart is painting.
Exactly. But listen, Bret Hart needs to just calm down because he's going to turn into the old man who's just very salty about everything that's ever happened in his life. And then we're going to have to continue to hear the story about how he got concussed and his career ended because of Goldberg forever and ever.
Bro, but Bret Hart is already that right now.
He is, but now imagine when he's older and he's just doing, interview spots because, he needs to. I'm not saying he needs to make a couple bucks, but, people are going to reach out and want interviews so they can get the sound bites, which they're doing right now.
He's going to be doing Vlad interviews?
Basically. He's going to be doing Vlad interviews while playing all the hits. All the hits.
I put that video in the group because I'm like, yo, how can Bret say some shit like this? And I don't know when this was said. This could have been years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, yo, you saying all this shit about Triple H and the man, like right now, the WWE is probably at its highest that it's been in however long. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're breaking records. It's been all-time gates and all this type of shit. And you saying that like he don't got no ideas, he can't book shit. It's like, bro, you sound like a hater. Like everything.
When would he have been around Triple H to know that Triple H has no ideas? In 94? Like what?
95 through 97.
You don't know me.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, Triple H had a whole 20-year career after that.
Bro, that was 30 years ago, bro. And then what you said 95 to 97? That was pretty much in the beginning of Triple H's career.
Yeah, bro, Triple H had a whole 20 more years of career after that.
Yo, Bret Hart, man, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. One of the best ever, but damn, you a hater, bro. You gotta shake that hate up off you for real. But shouts to Sami Zayn, salute. Shouts to Chad. Yeah, we're gonna see what comes of this Gable story. Sami Zayn, we're gonna see what happens with you too. Next match was Bayley versus Piper Niven. I'll be honest, I didn't see this match. I want to take my clothes out of the dryer.
13 and a half minutes.
I gotta fold them. Yeah.
Wow, you fold right out of the dryer. You're very responsible.
So here's the thing. I went by my grandma's crib to do my laundry.
Oh.
Now my laundry, I don't know what the fuck is going on. My washing machine ain't working. So I was like, man, let me go do my laundry, clean my clothes. So I went, did my laundry, and my grandma, like, she took my laundry out of the dryer. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to just stuff all these clothes in here. And when I'm ready to use it like a man, I'm going to just do shake it out and throw it on. And she's like, no, that's not the way we do things. Let's fold the clothes. So we sat, we folded the clothes. She sorted out all my socks, folded all towels, all that shit. And I came home with hot clothes that's folded up. And I was like, you know what? This is why grandmas are essential, man.
Shout out to all the grandmas out there. That's a real move right there.
Come on, bro. That's real. Folded up the clothes, man. I didn't know what to do. I had to slid a little $20 for that, man. You know, I appreciate you.
Sliding the grandparents' money is that's a never be heard. I've never heard of that before.
Come on, man. That's a life. It's a circle, man. You got to keep.
Nah, I'm always getting slid the 20.
I mean,
like, don't tell nobody I gave you this. I'm like, all right.
Nah, man, we got to give back. I remember I gave my what was it for Father's Day or his birthday? I think I can't remember. It was a while ago. Maybe it might have been Father's Day last year. I gave him like $100. He ain't know what to do with himself. He was like, "Whoa, $100? That need to be Father's Day every day." I was like, "Yeah, just relax, man. Don't blow the truth."
Wow.
But
I think it's because I'm the first grandkid, so they always breaking me off.
I mean, I'm not the first grandkid. I'm the first boy in the family. But yeah, like I wasn't just gonna go use up all my grandmother detergent and what's that shit? The
softener.
Yeah, the fabric softener and the little sheets and shit to make my clothes smell. Oh, I ain't gonna use all that shit up and not slide you a little 2020. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't want to take it though. She was like, "No, I'm not gonna take the money." So I was like, "All right, fine." I was like, "Look, is that a bird over there?" She looked. I just put it on the table. I mean, slid on, walked away. Final match. We got Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a singles match. Match went about 20 minutes. Damian Priest won by pinfall. Drew McIntyre got screwed over in his hometown. And the story continues. Not much. I didn't see too much of this match. I saw highlights. I saw Damian Priest almost broke his leg doing that spot that I feel like he doesn't need to be doing no more after that. And I seen CM Punk come out and screw Drew McIntyre like we said was gonna happen. So I get the gist. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this match was to get us from point A to point B for Drew, you know, and that's exactly what it did. It continued Drew's story. It got Damian Priest another win, and he gets to move on for another month as champion. So it evens out. Everybody, both hands, you feel me? They're watching each other. Both hands clapping. So yeah, we move on, and we getting Punk versus Drew soon. It was some stupid.
Thanks, man.
I'm so sorry.
Sit out. Yo, what were your takeaways, man? What were your teas on Punk? Not versus Drew versus
the ropes. The ropes were an issue the entire night.
Yeah,
and there was a clip that came out that showed like the ref letting AJ Styles know, like, yo, be careful with these ropes. So the ropes were a problem the entire night. You know, Jade Cargill had a situation where she messed up a move, and so did Damian Priest. I'm not even gonna hold you. I thought the Damian Priest thing, I guess I wasn't really paying attention because I thought it was like done on purpose by Drew. I thought he fucked him up, but that wasn't the case whatsoever. Surprisingly not injured at all. He walked away with 0 injuries on that night, so that was a good thing. You know, that could have went very badly. He could have busted his fucking head on the side of the ring or something like that with all that momentum.
Facts.
But he was all good. And the CM Punk reaction, it was very interesting because I feel like CM Punk, or I don't think anybody thought that CM Punk would have as much heat from Scotland as he had. And like, I think people were gonna see the CM Punk situation and just like cheer, but once he got to the back and they started doing the interview after the pay-per-view, he just started cutting promos, and like his promos were not like against the people of Scotland, but it was just him being a dickhead on purpose. And it was like, oh, now you can see CM Punk is in his bag now. Now he's comfortable, and he's cutting promos. Like, yo, listen, man, I did what the fuck I needed to do. I forgot what he said. Some bar that was fucking fire, but I did find it interesting the reaction to CM Punk with all the fans flipping him off, you know, chanting against him and shit like that. I did not see that coming for somebody like a CM Punk.
Yeah. I did think the CM cunt chant was funny, but like, y'all definitely heated right now. Understand. But yeah, man. Overall, how do you feel about the show, Clash of the Castle overall?
It was okay. It was like a good after. God damn, it was a good mid afternoon spot to I need something to watch. Let's tap in.
Yeah.
There wasn't much sports happening or anything like that, so it's just listen. We're about to get into the summer. There's not going to be any basketball, no football, unless you're watching baseball. There's not going to be much. So shout out to wrestling for holding it down on the weekends because we're gonna need it.
Just baseball and the Olympics. That's all it is.
Exactly.
But yeah, now overall, I'd say the same thing about Clash of the Castle. It was a solid pay-per-view, PLE, excuse me. And like I said, it did what it was supposed to do. It was take us to point A to point B, from point A to point B, and advance these storylines. So we're here. What next pay-per-view is? I believe, is it Money in the Bank or Yeet in the Bank?
MonYeet in the Bank?
Yeah, it's one of them. Yep, Money in the Bank in Toronto. Next pay-per-view. Actually, let me look up when that is. It's probably on the poster.
Probably like July something.
Yeah, it was like July 10th or some shit.
Yeah. KP's also flying us out to Toronto for that one.
That's what it needed. July 6th, Saturday, July 6th. Yeah, we tapped in.
And NXT Heatwave, July 7th.
I like it.
Yeah.
These pay-per-views, that's the only thing I don't like is these the 2 week apart pay-per-views. Like, come on, bro. I need a little break, man. Come on, man.
I feel like these pay-per-views like happen so fast.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is right around the corner. It's like what, 2-3 weeks from now?
Yeah, legit, like 3 weeks.
It's just flying by.
Man.
So, I mean, I guess that's where the long-term storytelling pays off. But
word. Also, I was thinking 2 weeks we'll be at Forbidden Door.
Official.
Yeah, it's official. Like a referee with a whistle. I got to get my fit right. I'm not wearing any I was thinking about pulling up in a Rey Mysterio t-shirt. But I don't know. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see what we could rock. I was also thinking about maybe we should vlog it. Just a couple few ideas. I kind of want to interview a couple people while we're there. You know what I'm saying? Do one of them, get a little content. Man on the street.
I also have wireless mics. So
you got the Rode joints, the wireless Rode mics?
Yeah. So we can make it happen if you really want to.
Yeah, I got some ideas, pal. But yeah, overall NXT, Clash of the Castle, solid PLE. And we move, man. Up next, we got some breaking news. One, Seth Rollins is back. How do you feel about this?
Listen, I just wish that Derrick Rose had the same knee doctor that fucking Seth Rollins had. How the fuck is he back in the summertime? I watched his knee fucking move around like jelly in WrestleMania.
Seen that boy collapse.
Bro, I don't even think we need not WrestleMania. I don't think we need Seth Rollins right now. Like, bro, just chill out, bro. You could have just chilled. You could have waited for SummerSlam, but if he's ready, he's ready. God bless. That just means we're going to have an even better product as of right now. So I'm not mad at it. I'm just surprised that he was able to come back this fast.
Yeah, so it's been 2 months since we seen him. I personally, I feel the same way you do. I think we all kind of in the group feel like he's bugging out for coming back so soon. Mouse said the nigga's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I kind of feel the same way because, like, bro, you didn't need to return. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they're doing okay without you, and that's why I think he came back. Because Seth strikes me as like he's more of a like for the love of the game type of nigga where it's like, yo, I'm gonna go out here, and if I gotta sacrifice my knee, I'm not 100%. I'm still gonna come out here and I'm still gonna perform because I want to be recognized as one of the best. It was like, all right, cool. Well, we already recognize you as one of the best, so you didn't need to do that. But I feel like for Seth, it's like some personal like satisfaction or gratification type of thing for Seth that he has to like be out there. You know, hey, if he is 100%, good for him. And shouts to science, shouts to technology. But I personally would have stayed away until like maybe September. You know what I'm saying?
Easily.
Fall. I would have came back around football season.
Yeah, come back around Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Something like that. But
that's extra time.
If he's 100% right now, because didn't he also have like back problems too? That he said was a major problem.
Yep.
If he's ready, then I guess. So
he been having the back problems and back issues. Also, Drew McIntyre quit, but he left his job. He deleted his Twitter. Did he really say? Did he really say this show? I'm over here reading this stupid shit KP wrote. I was like, he said this shit? No, because I watched it. I watched the clip, and I was like, I don't remember him saying shit. But yeah, nah, he just bailed out. Sun got tight, and I feel him. You know what I'm saying? Look, let me tell you something. As a blue collar guy, sometimes you hit your breaking point. You know what I'm saying? And you've had it. Niggas is playing with you on the job. You're doing shit you really don't want to do, or maybe you're doing something you really shouldn't even be doing. You know what I'm saying? Me, I hit my breaking point around September, October last year, where every single day I had to dig a 4-foot trench for 7 hours. I was like, yo, what am I doing? I quit, and I feel him. You know what I'm saying? Manny had one of them breaking points. It was just like, yo, I'm done. I'm done slinging packages at FedEx. I'm over. You're gonna hit your wall, and Drew McIntyre. Yeah, we know he's working, but that's it, bro. I'm tired of this. Y'all playing with me. Yeah, I don't feel valued. Y'all not respecting me. I'm gone.
Real.
Hit niggas with the deuces.
But he's coming back. That's the worst part. He's coming right back. He's gonna attack CM Punk backstage.
Aren't they gonna be in Chicago soon? Or am I tripping?
I'm not sure. Oh, Friday.
Will Punk be there? Punk not being. Oh, he announced he'll
be there. Why would he not be there? Come on, it's CM Punk.
Chicago with no CM Punk. Come on, what we doing?
What is this, AEW?
Yeah, nah, that don't make no damn sense. Yeah, nah. Shouts to Drew for pulling a fast one, quitting the job. You know what? I don't feel like working today. I'm done with this shit, man. I'm going home. Love it.
Speaking of AEW, KP, do you think we'll be able to finagle our way into the press scrum if they have one at the Forbidden Door event? Possibly. All right. Let's
do we have to work on getting media passes? I feel like that's something we probably should have done. But
imagine we get media passes and we didn't have to use promo code BATPOD for $20 off our order for the 3 tickets that we got.
That would be hilarious. But you know what? The good person that I am, I would just gift those tickets away. I'm like, you know what? We got media passes. I'm in a good mood today. Hold on. Where's the that's not what I was looking for. Walk on up. I got 3 tickets for whoever want to be in the building for AEW Forbidden Door. Walk right up. You feel me? All you have to do is answer 2 questions, and you get them tickets.
All right, so
questions are.
Let's put in the request and see what happens in 2 weeks notice.
Yeah, I mean short notice, but anything is possible. So we'll work on it and see what happens. Shit, we today was a pleasant surprise. You feel me? We can't say yet, but it worked out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
doesn't hurt to try.
Exactly.
And listen, we're the number 1 wrestling pod in the world and the moon.
No,
We deserve to be there.
come on, man.
And we, Juneteenth is about to happen. So, there's not that much diversity there over there. Probably. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just
honestly,
saying.
they need us. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Juneteenth, before we move on, shouts to BRP. The BRP 50 list dropped. By the time y'all hear this, the BRP 50 list would have already came out. And we will discuss it next week in further detail. But once again, shouts to the family over there at BRP for putting out a fantastic list.
It's my favorite time of year, to be honest.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They always they when it comes to lists, I always say this is the list that I look at. I don't look at the PWI list. I don't care for it. This is the list that I take for real. The time, the dedication, the research that goes into it, I always commend it. So shouts to BRP family. We're gonna break that list down next week. Right now, we're gonna get into the Wyatt Sick6. They killed Chad Gable.
Shot him in the fucking head.
Yeah, they hit Chad Gable with a headshot. They beat up Triple H. It was just a lot of destruction and chaos that came with the Wyatt Sick6.
Can you put KP? Can you put on the side who are the members of the Sickos, the Wyatt Sick6? I believe it's Joe Gacy. Is his name Joe Gacy?
Joe Gacy. I know Nikki Cross is for sure one. Joe Gacy. I think Dexter Loomis is also one of them.
Eric Rowan.
Yeah, Eric Rowan also.
So who's the sixth one?
Maybe Alexa Bliss. Who knows?
Oh, Bray. Okay, that makes sense.
Duh.
My fault.
Word.
What do you think, Eve?
I'll be honest, man. I'm gonna let it play out. I don't want to shit on it so soon, and I'm not shitting on it. This is the same. I see the same thing happening with this that happened with the Fiend, and that is that it's not sustainable for weekly television. It looks cool in the moment. Great presentation. Shit is fire, but how are you going to produce this every week? What story are you going to tell every week with these characters? You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Because
how are they going to have a tag team match?
Exactly. When one of them loses, like how would like you gotta? These people can't be on some Fiend shit where it's like, yo, they're unstoppable, and then they lose one match and now they're nerfed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then they lose a match to like a stupid team like the Usos or some shit like that, or the New Day.
Miz and R-Truth.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, well, these niggas look retarded now. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's my only gripe is like, yo, how is this gonna be sustainable? And I thought about it at work today while I was sheetrocking, and I was like, I have an idea here. You know what I'm saying? And I think what they should do is they got to utilize the Wyatt. All right, ultimately, the final boss has to be Uncle Howdy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means the rest of these characters, they got to be used to build up to Uncle Howdy. So it should be like on some Saw shit. You know what I'm saying? Whoever is right now, it looks like Chad Gable is in their crosshairs. So it got to be, you know how in Saw it was everything was like a riddle. You know what I'm saying? So it got to be riddles leading up to the final boss, leading up to Uncle Howdy. You know what I'm saying? So and if you got to drag it out through, weeks or months or however long, that's the other thing. I don't think these stories could be dragged out for months with Wyatt Sick6 or whatever it is. Like I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all do drag it out for months, you got to use I was gonna say Joe Hendry. You got to use Joe Gacy as like the first obstacle. Then you got to use Rowan as the second obstacle, Dexter Loomis as the third, and then ultimately you face, Bo. Or
But I feel like the number one problem that's gonna happen here is that an unexpected person is gonna end up taking over and becoming like the face of the Wyatt Six, like a Joe Gacy. If they let him, get his shit off, because he had some pretty good promos from what I remember in NXT. So if someone like him ends up taking off, where he was basically Diet Bray Wyatt anyway.
Yeah, he's a Bray Wyatt disciple.
Yeah, so that could throw plans off, because we just have to hope that that Bo is, or Uncle Howdy is, the best version of himself wrestling wise, and however they're going to be cutting promos and shit like that. But I do know that whatever program that they're in around Halloween is going to go fucking nuts.
Yeah,
like they're about to go off for Halloween, so they have my attention and my interest until November 1st.
Yeah, they have my attention and interest now because yesterday was cool.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said before, it's not sustainable. I don't see it being sustainable. And it's going to be the same thing that they did with The Fiend. Rinse, wash, repeat. It's just 5 more niggas added to this.
Yeah. And I hope, because I remember during the Bray Wyatt documentary that he enjoyed doing a lot of Easter eggs and shit like that, and making everything like you got to figure out what you're even watching. To be honest, they're not Bray Wyatt. They probably shouldn't do that. Just do whatever you're trying to accomplish, and then while doing that, you can throw in the Easter eggs and shit like that to make it interesting. But don't try to be what Bray was, because you're not Bray, and none of you will be. So
yeah,
don't fucking confuse us because you're trying to do some cool shit, and now you looking dumb, and we're all confused.
That ass.
So
Wyatt Six, man. I'll be on the lookout. I'll give it a shot, but we'll see how this plays out.
yeah, cool merch.
Yeah, the merch gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy, we got some news on him. He returned to TNA. This picture is sick. Dolph Ziggler, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, Joe Hendry. I don't know who this woman is, and I don't know who the guy next to is. That Dolph Ziggler's brother?
Yeah, Matt Namath or whatever the fuck, Nick Namath, something Namath.
And young lady, I don't know who that woman is, but
I would like to. I'd like to figure out who that is.
Yeah,
perhaps.
She all right.
No, I was just talking about from a talent perspective. I don't know. I don't judge people based on looks, Eve. So what do you think about the Hardys being back in TNA in 2024?
I said this a while ago on, I don't know, I can't remember what year I even said this in. It might have been when Jeff went to AEW. I said that Matt Hardy trots Jeff Hardy around like he's a fucking circus animal to make fucking bread. And so far, I haven't been wrong about what I said. Because Jeff Hardy, who really should be just at home, enjoying life with his family, relaxing, is in TNA with his brother doing God knows what. You know what I'm saying? He's there for his brothers. He's there to get the clout up for his brother, for his big bro.
Yeah, but the last time Matt Hardy was in TNA, we got an iconic character, and one that I still never understood the hype.
Broken Matt Hardy?
Yeah, people loved it though. It was whatever to me.
All right, so here's the thing with Broken Matt Hardy. That was at this point maybe 8 or 9 years ago. We gotta let it go. Like it's been too long, man. You feel me? The Broken Matt Hardy gimmick, did it revive their career? Absolutely. Matt Hardy, I don't know what Matt Hardy was doing before Broken Matt Hardy. He might have been changing oil out of Valvoline. But when he came up and broke him Matt Hardy, it changed the game. And he was able to revive his career with his brother. Cool. That being said, y'all had another WWE run, AEW, and now, come on, you going back to TNA, bro? Come on, man. It's okay. And this is what I'll be saying about how wrestlers don't know when to hang it up.
They got one more run in them.
Yeah, okay. Like I said, one more run. Jeff maybe has. Nah, I'm not even gonna say Jeff. Neither of them. Jeff don't got no more runs, bro. And that's me. Like that's me loving Jeff, and I'm like, nah. Jeff's probably still got it. He don't got it, bro.
Jeff goes our Hardy Boy interview.
No, we could talk to him. I'm just keeping it real. Jeff is cooked. Matt is cooked too. They know they cooked. I'm telling y'all what I see.
That's fair.
You know, what are your thoughts on his AEW run?
It ended terribly. He got hurt a couple times towards the end. His matches looked very sloppy towards the end. He said he wasn't happy and needed a bigger role in the company. And after that, the company was like, all right, bro, just go home. You're good. Whatever.
Yeah, nah, that shit was sloppy, man. Go. If y'all, for the Jeff Hardy lovers out there, when I say how I feel about Jeff Hardy and y'all say I'm hating, just go on YouTube and type in Jeff Hardy AEW, and it'll be a compilation there of everything that Jeff Hardy has done at AEW, and y'all will see how sloppy AEW run was. Whispers in the wind, swanton bombs, twist of fates, looking crazy. It's not pretty, man.
Yeah.
It is not pretty at all. But yeah, thoughts and prayers to Jeff Hardy.
And speaking of which, well, not speaking of which, but staying on the AEW topic, Jim Ross says that he's open to Shane McMahon in AEW. Why? Like, in what world?
And you know, I'll be making up bullshit quotes just for the games, just to make us laugh. I didn't make this up.
Well, I could see myself with Cameron Brink, I mean. But guess what? Jim Ross? It's not going to happen.
Let's be real, JR. He said that's only a question Shane can answer, but I think it might be great.
Who's asking him that dumbass question?
Right? Come on, man.
It was Conrad.
Shane
Comrade.
Man. Shane loyal to the soil. He might not rock with his daddy, but when it comes to loyalty, he would never. I don't think Shane would ever cross that line, man.
He's still Triple H's brother-in-law in real life.
Yeah, for real.
Right?
You know
what I'm saying?
Let's take it easy, Jim Ross. Jim Ross, another person I think shouldn't even been over there in AEW. Seeing Jim Ross at AEW don't even feel right, to be honest. Shane was.
He needs to make that money to get the honey packs. The honey packs and the blue chew ain't gonna buy itself.
Boy, I'm glad I'm reformed because I almost said some shit.
Oh my God!
Salute to you, Jim Ross.
Exactly.
What else we got, KP? Utami Hayaya.
Oh my God!
Versus Io Sky.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Hey, ha!
That was the most Italian Eve has ever been in his life.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yo.
So WWE is like partnering with a few promotions this summer in Japan. First, they're sending Io over to Marigold. Yeah, sorry, Marigold Summer Destiny.
Okay.
The promoter said it was something we really wanted to do when we decided on this event. The fact that we were able to invite a superstar from the world's largest organization is a sign to the world of the significance of Marigold's existence. In one day of EO's announcement, 600 more tickets were sold.
Yeah.
EO's guy's a needle mover.
I was about to say the same thing, man. Shouts to EO moving units.
Oh. What?
And on that same day, WWE is lending out AJ Styles to Noah as well in Japan. And AJ has a match.
Who's AJ?
Wow. Naomichi
Marufuji.
So what I did was racist, but not Manny. Okay.
No, I'm just reading it.
Why you use it in that voice?
What voice?
You use the Funaki voice.
The Funaki, bro. This is my voice, bro. Naomichi. That's how I'm reading it, bro. There's nothing racist about it. There's not a racist bone in my body, to be honest. Unlike you guys.
What? Yo, I'm the least racist person.
Yeah. You have Asian friends?
Hell yeah.
Name them.
Utami Hayayasegna. Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh my god.
Jackie Chan.
How many more have they announced any more collabs besides those two?
Those two just for right now, but they also sent, and I'm forgetting the young woman's name. Jordan Grace had an open challenge on TNA. What was it, last Friday, I believe? And a young woman stepped up from NXT, went down there, got her ass kicked, but she stepped up, and that was the most important thing.
Hell yeah. I saw Joe Hendry was on NXT today.
Yeah. Breaking news.
Are you a Joe Hendry guy, Manny?
I'm not, but I also hate his fucking theme song. Like, because my boys during Mania weekend, they just kept fucking singing it.
And you don't believe in Joe Hendry?
Listen, I'm just tired of the song. But what was the breaking news, KB? I'm sorry.
Jevon Evans is the new number one contender for the NXT championship. He won the Battle Royal tonight, the 25-man Battle Royal. So salute. I think this is pretty early for him to be getting a shot like this. But yeah, shouts to Jevon Evans. Shouts to NXT. Shouts to Trick Williams.
It's not the knock on it because the match is going to be dope. It's going to be a real bouncy match.
Hey, yo.
But it goes to ain't no pause there. I mean, the dude, he be flying all over the ring. Yeah. But it goes to what you were saying last week, Manny. Like, they don't have any heels.
Thank you.
So HBK is just like, fuck it, we just gonna put on the best match we can right now.
There is a epidemic in professional wrestling right now with niggas not wanting to be a heel for whatever reason.
They like the love. Huh?
The last true heel was Tommaso Ciampa. He was the last person that was doing it for the love of hate, where he put out no merch, literally had no theme song for people to sing along to. He was just, his main goal when he went out there, when he was a heel, was to have niggas hate him. And that's where we're messing up. Everybody wants to be cool. Everybody wants to be over. Nobody wants to be the bad guy. Well, no, I'm wrong. What's that Australian dude?
Who?
Yeah, is he the tag champ still?
Grayson Waller.
He's a heel. He doesn't look for fans. His main goal is to be hated.
Yeah.
And that's the problem in NXT, because you have all these people who don't know how to be hated, because now that they're doing the NIL thing, You know, they've been cheered, everything that they've done, you know, they're the best or whatever, and they don't know how to be the most hated. And you know what? My advice to Trick Williams for this match is to go and look up every PWG video from fucking 2012 to 2014 and put on a PWG match. Don't even try to do a WWE match because I'm already tired of Trick Williams, low key.
Man, hating, man. Why are you tired of Trick Williams? What Trick Williams do to you?
His matches are just, he puts on a match of a 2014 Raw that has 5 minutes, and he just takes a nothing match from 2014 Raw and makes it 20 minutes and has Booker T doing ad-libs during his entrance.
Oh yeah, man.
So Trick Williams, I need you to do your best PWG impression and just do a bunch of moves that don't make sense.
Yeah, Trick Williams, don't listen to Manny. I know you don't have it in you to do all them PWG moves, man. Just stick to the script. You feel me? Just keep it simple. Do your punch, do your kick, do your drop, and call that a day. Your flying knee, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I know you still green a little bit. You're still working on it, still trying to fine tune. So yeah, let's not wild out. Jevon Evans, probably the perfect competitor for him. Cause like KP called him bouncy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to call another man bouncy, but you know that's the word that was used. But yeah, and I think Jevon Evans is gonna sell really good for Trick, and that's something that Trick needs right now to make him look better. So yeah, that's why I say that's a good matchup.
I can't wait to see Jevon Evans do a bunch of flips into ropes, bounce off the ropes, and then almost miss a move to then get hit by Trick Williams in the back of the head.
Get hit with a flying knee.
Not even. He's gonna get a forearm to the back of the head off a springboard. That's 100% gonna happen in the match.
I seen a picture. This is speaking of Trick Williams. I seen a picture on Twitter. It was like, yo, Trick Williams in the club with Offset. And I was like, is this really Trick Williams? I couldn't tell. It kind of did look like him. Because I was like, yo, the dreads, it got the shape of the dreads, and I don't know anybody else just wearing a vest and no shirt underneath besides Trick. So yeah. Shouts to Offset, shouts to Trick.
That was 100% Trick Williams and Offset in the club. Just dabbing each other up. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Before we get out of here, man, like we said before, SummerSlam will be at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, and is presented by the good folks over at SeatGeek. Shouts to SeatGeek, always and forever, man. It's the only way to purchase tickets. Use our code BATPOD for $20 off your first order. Salute to Tasha. She wrote us last week and said she used the code and got a nice little discount to take her and her son to a show. You feel me? So is in the pudding. There's actual testimonials from actual listeners of the show that have used the code. We use the code. We're going to a show in a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Door.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to say it because that's the rival company, but hey, go ahead and use the code BATPOD. If you're watching on YouTube, scan the code at the bottom of the screen. It'll take you right to where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? So salute to SeatGeek and the good folks over there. And also, we're 1 month away from 7 years. Man. Seven long years, man, in the books. The good, the bad, the ugly. Co-hosts come, co-hosts go. But we're still here.
To celebrate, Chris Ann's going to be on 7 straight episodes. So,
yeah.
you heard it here first.
Yeah. The day pulls up, I will be gone, man. Like when Chrisanne tags in, I'm taking my break. Like,
oh my god,
I'll
for
see y'all
those 7 straight episodes.
7 straight years, brother. You feel me?
Let's see. Shout out to Juneteenth. I mean, I was gonna say we can't even say Happy Juneteenth because it would have passed by the time this comes out. But happy next Juneteenth. Is it a happy? I would assume it's a happy Juneteenth. What do you tell people? Because Juneteenth is so new, being like a federal holiday. Like, listen, if you want to know, if racism is still alive, ask your blue collar Italian white coworker what they think about Juneteenth.
Like Jollibee, the fried chicken place.
Yeah, I remember when I was working at FedEx and they first made Juneteenth a federal holiday. And during the morning meeting, I asked, I'm like, hey, are we going to get Juneteenth off? If you want to know if racism is still alive, racism was alive that day. They said, why do you want it off? I was like, brother.
Damn.
My brother in Christ.
Damn.
Do I have to tell you what Christopher Columbus did? Classic racism. Good times.
Yeah, man. Shouts to Juneteenth. It's still new to me too. I really don't know how to celebrate it. So each day, each year, we figuring out, man. We getting better and better as a people, man. That's what it's all.
What, it's been like 3 years? There has yet to been one way of celebrating Juneteenth without being the most racist person alive.
Yeah, Juneteenth really should just give niggas a day off, man. They did what they supposed to do.
Yeah,
give niggas a day off from work. Leave us the fuck alone.
Yeah. You can't even do a Juneteenth sale because doing a sale for Juneteenth is madness.
How?
Juneteenth is about liberating the slaves.
Yeah, nigga, liberate my pockets, nigga. What you mean?
Yeah, but so what percentage off are you gonna give for Juneteenth?
19% for, you feel me? For the 19th day of June. Yo, just round up. We make it a smooth 20. We good, man.
Oh my god.
% off or some shit.
I remember this was like a year ago, probably. One of my coworkers asked if there's Juneteenth meals. He was a white guy. I was like, my brother in Christ, you just want to ask if you can eat fried chicken and collard greens on Juneteenth. And guess what? We're racist, my friend.
Can niggas grill on Juneteenth?
Hell yeah.
What else? Yeah. Do, right? Like, I might as well.
Yeah, but don't stereotypically grill.
Nah, it's June. We're going to throw a little something on the grill for Juneteenth, man.
Yeah. Put some calamari or something on the grill. Change it up.
Some shrimp skewers.
Exactly.
Yeah, niggas love shrimp.
Don't do what the white people think you're going to do. That's how they win.
Word. Don't let the white people win on Juneteenth, man. That's a bar. Well, speaking of bars, I've reached my bar as far as this show. You feel me?
Listen.
The bar has been maxed.
Oh wait, hold on. Before we end the show, shout out to that one camera angle with Braun Breaker and the what's the other guy? What's the other guy's name?
Biggie.
Bro.
Ludwig
Kaiser. They went absolutely bananas with that angle. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that angle was crazy, and it showed me how fast Braun is. Like how much square feet the nigga covered compared to Ludwig. I was like, yeah, this nigga Braun really is fast.
It's crazy to know that somebody as talented and athletic as Braun Breaker is absolutely garbage at football.
I wouldn't say absolute garbage.
He didn't make a team. Well, he made a team and it got cut.
Made practice squad.
That's not good. I can make practice squad right now. Any position, pause.
Trick Williams practice squad. Eagles receiver.
I know for a fact that he ain't catching nothing over me. I'm locking Trick Williams up. Open challenge, Trick Williams.
You know, we might just have to have him on the show and you challenge him for real. Don't be laughing or don't be smiling in his face.
Who, Trick?
Yeah, we might just have to have the dude on and let Manny challenge him.
If we ever do get Trick Williams on the show, please bring this clip up.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, show
Listen,
it to Trick Williams.
Trick Williams, open challenge. I can guard you. I can lock you down. You're not catching anything over me. You're not running those special routes. I'm stuffing you at the line. And don't wear any chains because I will take them.
Turn it up.
Nigga think he'll keep Talib. Fuck out of here, nigga. He'll keep Talib, nigga. You ain't taking nobody's shit. Yo.
Shout out to Q to leave. He's the only one that kept it real for whatever reason.
Where he only bullied Michael Crabtree. Michael, they got a bag full of Michael Crabtree chains. Oh my god. Anyway, man, what more can I say? This is episode 344. If Codie was here, he would play a drop sound something like this.
Turn it up.
But yeah, man, youtube.com/Black Announce Table. You know what the deal is. Go over there, turn the notifications on, sub. The Becky Lynch interview is still up. Run that up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say that for about 1 or 2 more months before it gets old. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, go check out that interview if you haven't already. Listen on Apple, Spotify, YouTube. There's a ton of ways to listen, ton of ways to tap in. Also, patreon.com/Black Announce Table. Lots of good stuff up there. Lots of good content. You got Worst Take. You got Wiretap. You got Audio Dre. You got Manny executive producing playlists. You know what I'm saying? That's perfect for the summertime.
Sure.
Perfect pina colada music. You know what I'm saying? So go over there and tap in, see what we got going on. Spend the 5 to 10, the 20. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Lots of good things coming. 1 month away from that's crazy to even think about. 1 month away from 7 years. It's time to start organizing and planning. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this has been a solid episode. 344, man. You want to leave him with some words of inspiration?
You know what? No.
See you guys next week.